Hey everybody, I'm Julia Bileski and I'm the author of Leading with Grace, Cultivating Hope, Authenticity, and a Focus on People Throughout the Leadership Lifespan. I'm a district leader, a former elementary principal, and a general lover of leadership, and we're going to have a little fireside chat tonight. So tonight, I am thinking about burnout and well-being, and it's December. I'm talking to all my educators and leaders out there who feel like you are dragging yourselves to winter break by your fingernails. If that sounds like you, if you're finding yourself struggling at this time in the school year, I'm going to read a little bit from chapter 7 in my book, which is all about battling burnout with grace. And I'm going to leave you with one tip that you can hopefully implement this winter break to help you combat burnout for the rest of this school year and beyond. On the day that school closed for winter break in December 2022, I practically had to drag myself to my car in the parking lot when it was time to go home. For months, I had been physically working at school for nearly 10 hours a day. I was connected to my phone when I wasn't at school, responding to calls and text messages from staff, and replying to parent emails at all hours. Yet somehow my to-do list remained never-ending, regardless of how long I spent at work. I arrived home cranky each night and was quick to snap at my family. I felt capable of little other than collapsing onto the couch as soon as I'd kicked off my shoes in the evenings. I was burning the candle at both ends just to feel as though I was barely keeping my head above water. I was mentally and physically exhausted, and as a result, I was not performing at my best at work or at home. I felt like a failure. I was so dejected, I began to question whether I could remain a principal or if I even wanted to remain in the field of education. So that's just the beginning of a story that I share at the beginning of chapter 7, but I want to jump to a tip that I hope you will find helpful. So we know that one way to battle burnout is taking regular breaks. If we wait until our battery is completely empty, the battery's already dead. So we need to make sure that we are recharging at regular intervals and taking regular breaks. But after struggling with this for years, I found a quick, easy strategy that really helped me in the long term. So what you're going to do over this winter break, you're going to grab a calendar. It can be a physical calendar, it can be the calendar on your phone, and you're going to proactively map out some breaks for yourself throughout the rest of this school year. I used to love to do this over the summer proactively in advance of the school year, but this is a great time when you have a few days off of work to look at your 2025 calendar, pick a couple of personal days, maybe even plan a little getaway to use some leave so that you can take regular breaks and remain recharged throughout the school year. I'll see you next time for our next fireside chat. Get yourself to winter break, everyone.